Okay, the next thing that we're going to learn how to do is how to use word art and then how to format word art. So on your paper, in Word, you'll open Word, and we're going to go to Insert, and then way over here to Word Art. And when you click on this, you get all these different options. And don't be confused by the color. You can make the color of the letters anything you want. But like this is kind of no... The letter is not colored in. Here's the letter colored in with kind of a border around it. So there's just, this one has like a shadow on it, so you can just kind of choose. This has a little reflection on it, and you can change all of these later also. So I'm just going to click on this one, and you get this text box. This says your text here. Obviously we don't want that. So to get rid of that, you can either hit delete, or you can click at the end of here and then hit backspace. I'm just going to hit delete, and I'm going to type in what I want. I want it to say Go Colts. Okay? Now, after I have Go Colts or whatever, your name or whatever you're doing there, you can click on this Shape Styles, these 7 or so preset formats. And obviously, if you click on this one, and let me move this over out of the way here for you. If you click on this one, it's going to be no filled in color, but a colored border. This one is obviously colored in with a darker border. This one is obviously colored in with a white border around it, pastels, a little bit dark at the bottom, a little bit of shading, or a little bit light at the top. So you guys can pick any one of those, or you don't have to pick one. I'm just going to pick that one. Okay? Now notice this is still selected. You can go to your fill shape, your shape fill. This is what color is in your shape here, your rectangle in this case. Okay, right now it's purple. If you wanted it to be red, you would click on red and it fills the shape with red or yellow or whatever you want. Okay? With it still selected, the outline is talking about the shape outline. And right now it looks like it's kind of black. You can make it orange, and it's really kind of a little bit hard to see. We can also go down here to weight and make it thicker, just so it's going to be a little easier to see. You could give it an orange border. You could give it whatever color border you want. Okay, so this is all talking about the shape. Now the shape effects, you can also, with it still selected, click on your shape effects. Now these are cool. Presets, you can click on anything there and see what it does. Shadowing gives you exactly that. Let me move this out of the way here so you can see it. Shadowing does exactly that, puts a little shadow on it. Let's say we're going to pick maybe this one, puts a little shadow around the top and the right. And you can pick any of these really. You could go to reflection, and it's going to give you a little bit of a reflection underneath it, kind of like it's next to water, or there's a mirror there. Glow is gives us kind of this little cloud around it if you wanted that. Soften up the edges just a little bit, and you can play with that. Bevel, maybe you wanted just a little bit of, and just kind of stands out just a little bit there. We're going to click on it again to select it. 3D rotation. We're looking at if you wanted to turn it a little bit, lay it on its back, or turn it on its side a little bit. Okay, and 3D options. Just a couple more in here, but these are all things that you can do to change what it looks like. Now also, if you want to select your text, and what I'm doing is I clicked at the end of it. Now I'm going to click and hold my mouse and go backwards so that I'm selecting my text. I can also go to text effects. I can go to text fill. This is the color of the text. Notice that it's kind of orange right now. But if I select the text, I can go and I can change the color of that to maybe blue or black or whatever I want. So that's the text effect. The text outline, right now there's not much of an outline around each of the letters, but I could make it kind of have a dark, that was kind of hard to see, kind of have a darkish outline around the letters. You can see it just a little bit dark in the black there. And you have to have your text selected to do this. And if you go to text effects, again, you can shadow just the lettering, or you can do just a reflection on the letter, and you can do all of these. You can also go to transform, and let's say you wanted it to be kind of in an arc like that. You could do that. And now the little pink diamond is, all right, how much is it actually arcing? You can make it arc a little bit or a lot. Okay, and go back there, transform. Maybe you just wanted it to be, kind of like a football kind of shape, or maybe you wanted it to go tall into the back. Okay, all of these, once you have it selected, you can mess with the shape of the fill and of the text. Excuse me. And once you've decided how you want your particular word art to be formatted, you will simply go on File, Save As, and save it as your last name word art. Oh, one other thing, you can move these. If it's not moving for you, you can click up here on Format, go to Wrap Text, and if you click on any one of these square or anything, it will allow you to then move your text around. You need to put about 8 of these on the same paper, and how you add the next one without it going on top of that one is simply click twice down here underneath till you can get it kind of off of that, and simply go Insert, Word Art, pick another one, and then do exactly the same thing. Okay? And then you'll save it as your last name, Word Art.